As India's digital and industrial ambitions grow, so too does its power requirement. And in this milieu, there's a very critical need for intelligent power management solutions. And that's why I'm here today at Eaton, a global leader when it comes to providing power solutions that are efficient, safe, secure, and reliable, to speak with Syed Sajjadh Ali, who's the Managing Director of the Electrical Sector for Eaton India. So come then and join me in conversation with Syed Sajjadh Ali in our next episode of C-Suite Conversations. Marksman Daily presents C-Suite Conversations. Hello and welcome to another episode of C-Suite Conversations. Today I have with me Mr. Syed Sajjadh Ali, who is the Managing Director of the Electrical Sector for Eaton India. Sir, thank you for taking the time to chat with us today.
My pleasure, Karan. Thank you.
So, sir, Eaton has been around for more than a century now, and so much has changed in the energy landscape. How is Eaton itself evolving to meet the changing needs of consumers and industries?
Yeah, if you know Eaton, which is a $26 billion company, more than 65% of our portfolio is from the electrical side. The balance 35% is the industrial sector. So that way, Eaton has been carefully choosing the right adjacencies and then growing the whole portfolio across. But then coming specifically to India, Eaton is a bit late entry compared to the rest of the competition who were here at least 3-4 decades earlier, right? But if I can tell you the last 10 years journey for Eaton in India, we started off as a power quality business, right? And then now we have moved into the power distribution also, carefully choosing the various adjacencies. And today we have become a very serious player in the electrical industry in India. The reasons are many. In the sense that the overall energy transition, the trend, what is happening around, the overall electrification, what is happening here in India, and the overall need to upgrade the distribution in India. So, right? So that way we have a play in the power generation to power distribution,
right,
to everywhere, power quality plus power distribution. All these put together is we are able to have a right value proposition and go and face a customer as a solution provider. So that is how we have been growing, and we will continue to grow. And we have already started making an indelible mark in the market. With that kind of a beginning, with that kind of a start, we are really gaining market share year on year, and very soon we will occupy one of the top positions.
So you talked about the market changing very rapidly.
Yeah.
From your perspective, from your bird's eye view, is there any particular trend when it comes to the electrification piece or the digitization piece that really excites you?
Definitely, because the focus on the energy transition, we call it. Energy transition, everybody wants to upgrade. Everybody wants to upgrade. And awareness in terms of sustainability has come into stay.
Right.
Everybody is focusing on that.
Correct.
So the focus is on the solar energy, focus is on the wind energy.
Yes.
Focus is on adapting to the electric vehicle, technology.
Yes.
So that way, we are able to bring in with the products which has the best of the efficiency, which has the best of the performance. Because I used to say everywhere, in India, we don't have a problem in terms of the availability of power. We have enough power. Our problem is in terms of the quality of distribution.
Right.
Our problem is in terms of being unable to arrest the leakages, inefficiencies, right? So that is where we have the best of the products which will address those issues. And also when we talk about the energy transition, when we talk about the smart city projects, where they are upgrading the distribution network, they are introducing a lot of smart metering and all those things. There you have a need to make your products IoT enabled. They cannot be a standalone kind of a product. They have to have the ability of capturing data, or they have to have the ability of giving you the data. And through that, you are able to process that and you are able to make some interventions. So that is the kind of focus we have got, and that is the kind of a trend we are moving in.
So when I entered the building, there were these words writ large over the entrance. We make what matters work. What does that mean to you personally, when it comes to your leadership approach and driving growth here at Eaton?
Yeah, we make what matters to work is our brand promise. It is not a simple statement. it's an expression. It's an expression of our spirit. Expression of our spirit that we just don't. We are not only happy making a product and doing a revenue.
Right.
We are happy when it makes a difference to the quality of life of the people, or quality of life in terms of the environment. That is how we focus, and that really matters to the customer. That really matters to the person.
Right.
So we want to do anything and everything which matters to the customer. That's our focus. That is our brand promise. It's an expression of our spirit. That's what we give.
You spoke about electrification, sir, and I want to touch upon that a little bit, because there are many fast-moving pieces when it comes to electrification, when it comes to digitization. What personally excites you the most on that front, and how are you looking to leverage that, tap into that as you look to grow the company in the months and the years to come?
Yeah, see, we play significantly on the data center segment. Data center segment is a very evolving segment. Data center customers are very knowledgeable customers. Because that is the kind of intricacies, that is the kind of sophistication which has gone into data centers.
Right.
Because everything is data, everything is efficiency.
Correct.
Nobody can afford to have a single second of downtime.
Yeah.
So be it a banking operation, be it anything else, everything. Zero downtime is a requirement. Right. There we come up with the best of the products. In fact, 2 months ago, in the Alakrama, we launched a product called 9395 XR range, right? It's a 1.5 megawatt UPS, right? 1.5 megawatt UPS will normally occupy a kind of a footprint, right? 3 square meters or 2.5 square meter or something. Right. Our 1.5 megawatt XR unit occupies less than 1.5 square meter.
Oh, wow.
So that is the kind of power density we are able to give. Plus, it's a kind of a modular construction where it is scalable. Anybody can buy it as a 1000 watt stuff and then want to upgrade it to 1250, then make it to 1500. You can do that, right? Hot swappable in the sense, even if you need to have a maintenance work, anything has to be done. You don't have to switch off the unit. While it is on, you can do it. It is hot swappable, right? So that way, we are able to really bring in cutting edge technology, and not only supply UPS. You also have the programs and then other tools which has the diagnostic capabilities. It is not that only when you break down you have to go and respond. There are programs, there are some tools
that are preventive in
which
nature.
will be foreseeing as to what can go wrong.
Right.
It has the diagnostic tools. It has got the foreseeing ability, and that will trigger very many actions to avoid the breakdown, right? So that is why Karan, we don't call ourselves as a power management company. We call ourselves as an intelligent power management company.
Okay. And sir, before I let you go, just one last quick question on a slightly more personal note. Maybe when you were a younger professional, or maybe even more recently, was there any piece of advice that anybody gave you which really stuck with you, which helped you professionally?
Of course, definitely. We take inputs from many people. We learn, everything. Yeah. But one thing what I tell everybody is that have a culture of continuous improvement. Continuous improvement. Anything and everything, challenge the status quo. Don't do everything the same way.
Correct.
Try to improvise yourselves. Drive efficiency. Drive productivity, and keep improvising everything in a product, in a process, in the way you work, in the way you see things everywhere. Continuously improve, then automatically when you look back you can see a good growth.
That's so true, sir, because life is all about learning and improving.
Yes.
Mr. Ali, thank you so much for chatting with us today as part of this episode of C-Suite Conversations.
Thank you so much, Karan. Nice talking to you.
Pleasure, sir. My conversation then with Syed Sajjadh Ali revealed that Eaton's legacy is not just empowering progress, but in doing so smartly, securely, responsibly, and intelligently. And in doing so, it's creating power management solutions that are not just good for business, but smarter for the planet and better for its people. Thank you for watching this episode of C-Suite Conversations. I'll see you in the next one.